Hi guys, and welcome to the very first video here on TorqueSector Sim, the new YouTube channel developed by myself, Chris, to run through all of my sim racing exploits, whether positive, negative, ups, downs, lefts, rights, you name it. Today, it's iRacing on the RingMeister series. It's week 10, so we are with the Ford GT GT2. Now, this is a car that back when we had it in GT3 and many other series over the years. I wouldn't have touched it with a barge pole. I hated it with a passion. It was too rough, too ready, too unpredictable. But having done a couple of laps before this race, I was really enjoying it. Really hard work, old school driving, dragging this car around this incredibly hard circuit that, truth be known, you'll see in the next few minutes. I know the first half, not particularly good at the second, so you're going to see a really interesting battle, as well as a battle right at the end. You know what it's like coming down this final straight. Opportunities abound for carnage, and you'll see it right at the end as well. But guys, sit back, relax, enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us at the start. Enjoy the race. Right then, so a very warm welcome to what is going to be most probably the first video here at TorqueSector Sim. Ford GT in the RingMeister. I've had a couple of goes at this. None of them have gone particularly well. I just don't think I'm very good, truth be known. It's a really hard car to drive. It's so dynamic. You feel like you've got to work it all the time and work it so hard. And to be honest, that's part of the fun. I hated this car when it was in the GT3 series and things like that, but it's really it's been significantly better than it has been in the past. Don't know what this fella's doing. No qualifying today. We're just going for it. The fun way. I say these cars are just so lively, and you've got to kind of brute force them around here. Thankfully, a relatively well spread start as well. Thing is, when you're behind somebody in this car, all you can see is two eyes. Felipe's going to have a quick go. Hold down the inside, although I think he's got a bit of a run. Oh, touch. And away he goes. Don't try and hold it around the outside if you don't want to suffer the consequences, I'm afraid, Felipe. Tiniest of touches, and then away he went. We're still in this. We're going to keep fighting to try and keep distance with the guys up ahead. Plenty of room behind us, so nothing to worry about behind. Oh, that was deep. Didn't get the rotation I really wanted and get off that curve, Christopher. So trying to stay in contention. I love the old school no auto blip, a little bit twitchy. This corner's so challenging. The car just wants to get away. Yeah. Oh, we have a moment. But I will take the freebie. Most of my iRacing career has been built on taking advantage of freebies. Do it, Chris. Just drop it a second to get a bit of rotation. And along the straight we go. Nothing to worry about behind us, it's all in front that's going to count. Try and catch up to this field, otherwise it's going to be a nice steady away Sunday drive, I think. Let's hold it in 5th. Touch of the brake, just to stabilise the car. Safely there, drop a cog as well. And down a couple of gears. For the carousel. Might be a little bit unusual of me, but I hate the carousel. So does he by the looks of things. Had a bit of a moment. Let's see where the car, I'm not going to start putting the car where I shouldn't do. Back into the Nordschleife, and I'm a sim racer. I've spent a bit of time on the Nordschleife, but I'm not going to lie to you. Most of it on the front end of the circuit, and you can see why. Big moment there. Woo! Oh, another one. Not sure if this is running on an old tyre model and the surface of the tyres now cooked, or really sure how this car works. YouTube corner, very fitting for our first go at this. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I remembered exactly where I was going. Once I get past the main carousel. As you can see by the confidence lift there. Into the mini carousel. Very cute. The worst corner I have ever touched in my time. And onto the main straight. We're going to have a bit of a breather. Loads of space around us, so it's just going to be about keeping it clean. Making sure that we slowly but surely try and catch up to Estelle and Mirko in front of us. Do our best. So far I've managed a lap, so it's going an awful lot better than it has in the past couple of tries. A little hot there, didn't like that. Definitely got temperature under the tyres now. More planted even. Dynamic. I'll get my words right eventually. I feel like I'm trying to wrestle a bull all once. It's just probably got the force feedback too high, but and I'm weak. But yeah, while it's quiet, a huge welcome to TorqueSector Sim. obviously a first real go at me of talking while I'm driving, so forgive me, it will get better. And I'm really glad to have you along for the ride. Especially if I can keep it on the black stuff the entire way around. I'd rather not show you and getting upset about poor results. Oh, what a lovely chain of corners, a little bit of a lock up, but got it turned in. And we're just going to maintain a gap here, aren't we? Until we remember that we can't remember the second half of the circuit. Ooh, not that curve. Just wanting to get away from us under braking. Just blow through that. Move the bias a couple of clicks forward. Which means I'll inevitably lock the front in the next couple of minutes. Big snap there. But yeah, really looking forward to having you along for the ride, and a bit of background for my sim racing side of things. It's always, certainly these days, iRacing definitely is just my easy go-to, although we will have a little explore at some of the other sims kicking about. Definitely can't talk through that corner properly. See it done first. Yeah. Oh, see, that's why I hate it. Don't know what I'm doing. Extra gear there I've pulled. And John definitely starting to creep closer to us into this section of the circuit that I have significantly lower amounts of talent through. Don't really have much talent anyway, but one thing you'll note about my pace is I'm most definitely not one of the fastest out there, but because I've been around as long as I have been, it's all the older circuits that I know so well on the service that I'll be at my most competitive, whereas all the new stuff, all the circuits that I've never really given the time to, are painful as we make a little jump. Not going to get my elbows out properly if John does want to slip it down the inside. He can't have the place. I'm not overly possessive. I know that he's significantly quicker than me. As we head towards the straight, he will definitely have draft, and he'll definitely drive away from us. Sit himself on this side and let him through, and maybe we can learn something. little bit too early, like. Pull them side by side for the time being. Can't even keep a hold of this place. Yeah, he's backing out. Oh, under pressure. Well, at least it was still nice and easy for me. Let's see if we can stay with him on the final tour. Oh, you're not going to with curves like that. There's going to be mainly tin top action. I am not an open wheel man. I do want to try and do at least one race here at the Nürburgring as part of the RingMeister series every week though, so stay tuned for me hopefully having to learn the back section of the circuit. Yeah, plenty of exciting ideas for the channel, and also a main channel, just TorqueSector, which we're going to talk cars, automotive, you name it. So really excited, really quite nervous, and I feel quite exposed doing things like this, but I do want to go and start doing more of what I enjoy, and I'll take you guys with me along for the journey. Buckle up, welcome to the sector. Might stay with done relatively well here. Sure, it won't last. Oh, that was just pushing myself that a little bit too far. He can do it, but I just can't. Try first, just to get a bit more rotation. Yeah, like that. Somebody's been a trip there, some gravel across the road. Love that feature for iRacing now. I think I'm showing off just how little I've been on the sim in recent years, but additions like that. Oh, curbs, Christopher. Yeah, without a doubt the greatest sim when it comes to community for me. Started sim racing probably over 15 years ago, back in the days of Live for Speed, and if any of you were in this world back then, you'll probably remember the voice and the face. Did a lot of work with the likes of New Dimension Racing, bit of commentary on their events. I absolutely loved it, and part of the reason why I'm back sharing a little bit more in terms of content. Oh, fighter. Adds a special element. Sharing and creating and in my over 30 years of life now, it's one of the things that I felt missing, so here we are. It's definitely closing in. I'll be happy if we can make this a battle on the straight at the end of the lap. Sweating. Good fun though. I am aware that my tongue out concentration face will be making an appearance very regularly. And for that, guys, I can only ever apologise. I know it's not my best look. Nice to squeeze a little bit more space, but fear is going to be in the draft no matter what I do come the end of the lap. There we go then. Hit this corner as well just to make matters even worse. Just can't pick a line. Half a second, he's definitely in that slipstream. I'm not gonna weave, I don't do that kind of stuff. Just eyes in the mirror. What are you gonna do, Kyle? Going for it straight away. And you will have just about enough to be able to pull back in front. Now back in behind. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything here. Hope he makes a mistake. Is the best I've got. Oh no! Not me make a mistake! No, 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 no! He's made a mistake too! We've both mucked it up! Ah! And that's pressure for you. Woo! As if I mucked it up as well. So not the most intensive races to begin with, but obviously that last set of corner battle, just a quick watch back through of that. I think both of us looking a little bit silly for that one with a minor excursion, and I feel like I should have just gotten straight through there, but it is what it is. And then just having a quick look at the other one as well. Not really sure how I feel about that one. Obviously held the inside, gave loads and loads of room. I think just one of those things with a bit of a racing incident, and unfortunate. So thanks again, guys, for coming along on my first adventure here over on TorqueSector Sim. P7 here at the Nordschleife for the first attempt. I'm not going to complain. I do need to learn that second half of the circuit, which I'm sure over the next few weeks we will start to get a grip on. But guys, like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. It would be fantastic to bring you along for the ride here at the sector and to be a part of this new opportunity and new idea for me. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you all soon.